Blake is in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Blake.
How you doing, Dave?
Better than I deserve, man. What's up in your world?
Nothing much. I had a question for you. So me and my wife are looking at trying to get out of debt, and we're trying to decide whether we should get rid of one of our cars or both of our cars.
Okay. How much do you owe on car number one?
All right, car number one, we owe $17,000 on.
And what is it worth?
And it's worth private sale anywhere from $22,000 to $26,000.
Okay. And car number two, you owe what on?
Car number two, we owe $13,800 on, and it's worth anywhere from around $15,000.
Around $15,000?
Private
okay,
sale.
so you're right side up on both of them. That's good news. Okay, and what's your household income?
All right, I make $66,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, your car values total more than half your annual income, and your debt does not. But we go by value. I don't want more than half your annual income tied up in things that are going down in value. What's the trajectory on your income? If you're making 66 this year, what do you think you're going to make next year?
Probably about 70 to 72, somewhere around there.
Okay, then that gets us there, right? Because that's
okay.
You got 37,000 in values today, so you're right on the bubble. You've got the max possible invested in things that are going down in value. Never do this again, even if you keep these.
Sir.
Even if you keep these, okay? Because, I mean, let's say you're making 100 and you got 50 tied up in cars. As long as you perpetuate this, those cars go down. They lose about 60% of their value in 5 years, 4 years, right in there. And so, you really do lose your butt on them, and you can't. I don't mind having a nice car, but I want it to be a small percentage of my income or a smaller percentage than you have. How much other debt do you guys have?
We have a mortgage, which we owe $234,000 on.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
So your only debt other than your house is your cars?
Yes, sir.
No student loans, no credit cards, no medical bills?
No student loans, no credit cards, no medical bills.
Okay. Do you like these cars?
Probably the one that we owe the most on, we're probably looking at getting rid of.
Okay.
And then we've gone back and forth.
Okay.
So there's things, obviously.
What is it? What's the $22,000 car?
A 2016 Honda Odyssey.
Okay. Nice car. Very nice car. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I would do. Number one, don't let the purchase of vehicles, even with cash, things with motors and wheels, total of all things you own with motors and wheels, ever approach half your income again after this, because it's going to cause you to struggle to build wealth. You understand the concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But so if you choose to keep these, that's fine. Can you pay them both off in 2 years, $31,000 in 2 years? The answer is yes. That's $15,000 a year. If you can't pay off $15,000 a year making 60, 70 grand, something's wrong with you. So set it on a 2-year schedule, and so that's like $1,500 a month. I mean, you can do this. And you'll be debt free in 2 years or less. You ought to do it quicker than 2 years, really. But if you're going to keep them, get them paid off in under 2 years, preferably 18 months, and never let the purchase of vehicles, even with cash, approach half your annual income again. If you want to keep them, then you hit the guidelines, but you hit them barely. And the fact that your income trajectory is shooting up too, that gives us a little bit of leeway here. But it doesn't say we want to repeat this or cause this to be a pattern. But if the pattern breaks here, and this is the last time, and then you're going to drive these cars out a while, and you're going to pay cash for whatever you do from this point forward and be a little bit more conservative in your purchases in the future, then you'll be right on track. Is that logical to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you want to keep them, I would, but under those circumstances.